Hello guys, Jack the Alchemist here. I'm back with a new video. And today, my question for you is, will stricter laws protect us from anything? Honestly, I don't believe they will. And kind of prove my point here, a very tragic thing happened, not here in the United States, but in Japan on Thursday, July 18th. A Japanese animation studio was attacked by a lone nutcase who barged in the front door, dumped gasoline, and set the place on fire, screaming "Die" in Japanese. He killed 33 people. There are more injured, and there are several in critical condition. He was later captured. His supposed motivation was they stole his novel. My point to this is, no amount of law will ever protect you from crazy. No amount of law will protect you from a hardened criminal because the law doesn't mean anything to them. And if you want to talk about stricter gun laws, Japan has been disarmed since the end of World War II. Civilians don't have guns in Japan. When you have someone that wants to harm people, they don't need a gun to do it. They can do it with whatever means they can get their hands on. And to kind of put this in perspective, the guy that attacked this studio in Kyoto, Japan, was from an area near Tokyo, Japan, more than 200 miles away from Kyoto. He had to travel at least 5 hours to go do this, to go attack. And no amount of law could do anything about that. All the law does is it provides a means of what to do in case something happens. He was supposedly taking revenge. Which brings up another point. Is there a difference between revenge and justice? To me, there's really not. They're the same thing, all that's different is the perspective. Justice is what's seen as a reasonable action in the eyes of the whole society. Revenge is usually something carried out for the same reason by an individual or a group. But when it really comes down to it, they're the same side, same thing, same coin, just two different sides. It's just a matter of perspective. Point is, I'm a pro-gun person, but the way I look at it is guns don't kill people. People kill people. We're our own worst enemies. A gun is just a tool, like a hammer. And either one of them can be used for the wrong purpose. And the point I'm making here is, no amount of law can protect you from a crazy person. No amount of law can protect you from a criminal. It's just a fact of life. You could walk out your front door and get hit by a car. You could walk out your front door and nothing will happen. You can walk out your front door and get struck by lightning. It's really just a roll of the dice every time you go outside, or a flip of a coin. You can die when in your own house. People have been killed by some of the strangest things in a house. It just happens. But think of it in these terms. Have you ever stopped to read some of the ridiculous warning labels on certain items? Comedians used to make fun of them all the time, but have you ever actually... Let's Let's start with the simple item here. One of those sunshades that you put in the front windshield of your car when you park your car. They actually say, somewhere on them, do not drive car while this is in place. To any reasonable person, this is common sense. But the fact that it's on there means someone did. And then used the law to turn around and sue the company, and probably won. No, guys, I'm Jack the Alchemist. Tell me what you think. Please like and subscribe, and I'd love to hear some more about this in the comments below. Hope to bring you some more video, guys.